Welcome, my dear. Come sit with me for a little while, and let us remember some of life's gentle things. There was a time when nourishment meant far more than simply quieting hunger. Many ancient families believed that certain foods carried comfort not only to the body, but also to the heart. Some of these foods appeared in sacred writings, while others quietly traveled through generations by memory alone. Even now, many grandmothers still remember kitchens where these simple ingredients were prepared with patience and love. Perhaps that is why these old foods still feel so comforting today. Tonight, we will wander through forgotten kitchens and remember what once made people feel deeply nourished. You may discover that some of these traditions still quietly live inside your own home. And perhaps, by the end, you will remember that nourishment has always been something beautifully simple. Long before packaged meals and hurried eating, people often prepared food slowly, with care woven into every step. Meals were not simply events on a schedule. They were moments of rest, conversation, and gratitude. Many traditional cultures believed that food prepared with patience carried a different kind of goodness. Interestingly, modern studies quietly support the idea that shared meals can strengthen emotional well-being. I still remember visiting older relatives whose kitchens always smelled of bread, herbs, and simmering broth. Those aromas seemed to make everyone slow down for a little while. Perhaps nourishment begins long before the first bite. Let us gently remember some of the ancient foods that quietly cared for generations. Bread has accompanied humanity for thousands of years. In many ancient communities, baking bread was a daily ritual. Sacred writings often mention bread as a symbol of provision and care. Many grandmothers quietly believed that warm bread brought peace into a home. Today, researchers understand that whole grains provide important nutrients and fiber. Simple homemade bread still invites us to slow down. Sometimes the scent alone feels like coming home. Perhaps that is why bread remains one of humanity's oldest comforts. For centuries, simmering broth quietly nourished families through every season. When someone felt weary, soup was often the first comfort offered. Many kitchens always seemed to have a pot gently bubbling in the background. Ancient traditions across many lands treasured broth as restorative nourishment. Modern science is slowly rediscovering the nutritional richness found in homemade broths. I still remember winter evenings when soup made the whole house feel gentler. Even today, a simple bowl can bring remarkable comfort. Some traditions survive because they still quietly care for us. Some foods appeared so often in ancient homes that people began to see them as quiet gifts. From the earth itself, olives, figs, honey, and lentils have nourished families for thousands of years across deserts, hillsides, and fertile valleys. These humble foods appear throughout biblical history, often connected with abundance, hospitality, and gratitude. Many families once kept jars of olives and baskets of dried figs close at hand, ready to welcome unexpected visitors. I still remember older relatives placing small dishes of olives on the table. Long before the main meal arrived, there was something deeply welcoming about those simple gestures. Lentils, meanwhile, quietly sustained countless households because they were filling, nourishing, and easy to store. Many ancient stews began with little more than lentils, herbs, water, and patience. Today, modern studies quietly support what generations already sensed. Lentils provide valuable fiber, plant protein, and lasting nourishment. Honey carried its own special place in many traditions, treasured both as food and as a symbol of sweetness and blessing. Some kitchens always seemed brighter when a jar of honey sat quietly on the shelf. Science is slowly rediscovering that raw honey contains natural compounds, long appreciated by traditional cultures. Perhaps the enduring love for these ancient foods comes from something deeper than nutrition alone. They remind us that even the simplest foods can carry memories, kindness, and a quiet sense of home. Perhaps the greatest lesson ancient foods offer is that nourishment was never only about nutrition. It was also about love, patience, community, and quiet gratitude. And maybe those old traditions still have something gentle to teach us today. Thank you for spending these quiet moments together. Take gentle care of yourself this week. And remember that sometimes the simplest foods still matter.